today. From First Energy Stadium
The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Number 8, Lamar Jackson, trotting onto the field at quarterback, ready to lead this Ravens offense.
After seeing what he did last week, throwing 4 touchdown passes, I had to go to my thesaurus to try and come up with some great words for what he did. I'm still coming up blank. He was scintillating.
I'm going simple. I don't have your thesaurus. I'm going dynamite. He was dynamite.
I'll take it.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Taking a glance here at the numbers last week for Algier. 16 carries, 59 yards.
Not a horrendous week last week running the ball, but definitely room for improvement for their numbers. No doubt they made some slight adjustments to how they're going to call plays this week in hopes they can kick those numbers up a notch.
Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. 30, 10, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And what a performance in his last game. A couple of touchdown passes, that was positive.
But more than 2 interceptions.
Yeah, that's not what he's looking for. What did Vince Lombardi say, though? Winning isn't everything.
It's the only thing.
And that's what he hangs his hat on after last week's game.
And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. 2nd and 1. Over the middle, complete. That's Crawford. 7 yards there and a first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Going out wide, finds Chubb. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. They set up the screen to Chubb. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
The Browns send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the 1st down marker. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. From the 39, Jackson.
A slant route caught by Bateman. Jackson to Bateman there, 1st down Ravens.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw complete there to Bateman.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson looking left side. Andrews with it complete.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Jackson.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again is Jackson. And he comes back with one complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 23. 16 yards on that one and a Raven 1st.
On 1st and 10, it's Algier.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Algier going straight ahead.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now it's Jackson.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And the Browns are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 13 carries, 55 yards, and a touchdown.
10 touchdowns on the season for him, and I don't know whether these goals are written down. I don't know whether they're discussed amongst the team, but I do know this. Every guy who touches the ball as a ball carrier thinks 10 touchdowns is a nice round goal to try and reach in a season.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And he's going to be taken down about a yard shy of the 1st at the 29. The Browns send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now it's Jackson. Slings it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return.
And out will come the offense as they take over. The Browns drive about to get started. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
David Ojabo coming in from that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways, and right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. On to the 2nd from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. They're going to look to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw.
And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
And almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down. Now back to throw.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Picked up by Marcus Williams.
And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. After the interception, here's Jackson. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
And the Browns are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. They'll set up to throw. Allen's got it complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And it's 2nd down. Back to throw here. And this one caught by Coates.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Back to throw again. This is caught.
Yeah, the Browns are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Chubb is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Chubb again.
And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Nick Chubb with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. So that challenge, a successful one. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. They'll give it to Chubb. And this time he is in.
Yes.
Nick Chubb, his 11th touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half, as they're going to stop him behind the line. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson.
Got a man complete. It's Hamler. And he will have a Ravens first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And taken down just shy of the 40.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Jackson now. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. On 3rd down, Jackson. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And here is a leaping catch. He pulled it in. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And Chubb will try the middle here. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. 2 minutes to play. First half. It's 14-0. Here's a 2nd and 7. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up third down on the sack. Over the middle, and he's got Goodwin complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 16. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21.
More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Back to throw. Dancing to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the left hash, a chip shot here.
The kick by Bass is good.
And that will extend their lead even further. So they're content to take the 3. Somewhat of a conservative call there, opting not to go for it on 4th and inches.
And that's from a team that you and I know is not usually playing it close to the vest. It's a little bit of a surprise that they opted for the 3 instead of going for it.
So we have reached halftime here in Cleveland with the Browns on top.
As we send you halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Browns drive about to get started.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Xavier Howard.
And the Ravens are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Here's Jackson.
Able to locate Andrews here on the out route.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson buying time to his left.
Oh, Andrews has it. What a catch. And they'll work this down inside the 30. On the give, Algier headed left. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
So first down, and they'll stick with Algier.
And he'll get this down only to the 18. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. To throw is Jackson.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Jackson.
They'll get this to Hamler over the middle. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run here with Algier.
And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal.
Algier will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
So here are the Browns to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They begin this drive with Chubb. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He finds his target, Allen.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
To throw now on 1st down.
He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll drop to throw. Caught by Allen.
And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
On play action, they'll throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They come in off a touchdown drive. The last time they had the ball, that cut down the lead. Now the defense does their part, got them the football back.
So now maybe with the touchdown they scored previously, plus their defense making that stand up and getting the ball right back, momentum may be shifting in their favor.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And taken down just shy of the 40.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6.
Here's Jackson to throw.
That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. From the 40 now on 2nd down, Jackson. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
That's back-to-back drives that have looked pretty good. The offense was moving the ball, but in both cases, the defense comes up with a big INT to get off the field.
How about the layers of intrigue that continue to get added as we watch this game unfold? Both offenses, they're a little bit discouraged with how...
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up second.
And you get the feeling, Charles, yeah, he's got the 2 sacks now, but he may get more here. We still got a quarter and then some to go.
And the way that he is playing this game, it reminds me of one of the best golfers in the world who can use every club in the bag and make a great shot. That's what he's doing with his pass rush moves right now, showing a little bit of everything. They have no way of stopping him.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Brought in by Coates. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. The Browns send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. Amazing. Perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
Now Jackson. That is caught. Rashad Bateman. And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. Now, this looks like a roughing call.
And that flag's on Myles Garrett, and we know he's got a nose for getting after the quarterback, but that time, even though he's going to protest it a little bit, he's a step late, and they hit him with the penalty.
Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Jackson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
3rd quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. They give the Chubb out of the gun. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7. Yeah, the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll run with Chubb. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
He'll look to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Bit of a pressure spot here for Tyler Bass.
From the right hash, and this one just a chipping.
The kick by Bass is good.
And that will open the lead up now to 20-7.
So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
The Baltimore's offense set for this next possession.
They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Throwing is Jackson. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Algier now up the middle.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. To throw on 2nd and 6. Jackson.
He finds Bateman over the middle.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 32-yard line.
On the counter, here's Algier.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Jackson. And a quick throw here that's complete.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. On the give, it's Algier.
And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. On 2nd and 9. Jackson. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
The Ravens on third down. 5 out of 9 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Over the middle, it's complete.
And he will have a Ravens first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
Now it's Jackson.
Right side, it's Hamler pulling it in.
And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. To throw again is Jackson.
That one thrown away from the pocket. And the officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass.
And he wisely will throw that one away. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And now here is another interception.
Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And the Browns are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Turnover that just got him the football back, obviously a big one, because had they been able to score on the other side, this would have been a one-possession game.
So you don't sense full relief here, then?
No, I don't, especially with the ball this deep in their own territory, because you make a mistake, they've got it right back in prime position.
They certainly do. So now, almost like almost like a 4-minute offense, right? Take care of this bad boy. Make sure the other team doesn't touch it, but move it with consistent gains. Wear down the clock and make them use their timeouts in this situation.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Now he's flushed out left. He's got a man, complete.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
A big play that time for Cleveland. 41 yards. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. Joel Bitonio, one of the steals of the 14 draft, the culprit there. Following the penalty, Chubb. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
Check 26, check 26.
Second down, here's Chubb again.
And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On third down, it's Nick Chubb.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And they will take a knee here.
Second and 11.
Up the middle, it's Chubb. He'll get it to the 23-yard line.
66 yards rushing for him now to this point.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on third down. The Browns in victory formation now as they take the knee. And, well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on fourth down. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder.
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. Charles, for this losing side, their heads are hanging as they walk off the field today. And really, I mean, we know why. Those 3 turnovers by that offense, that's ultimately what doomed them.
And this is what coaches preach all the time to every team that we ever talk with. Taking care of the ball on offense, trying to take it away on defense. And let's face it, when you give it away 3 times in one game, you make it very difficult for your team to get the W.
So for the Browns, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-4. And they'll get another home date next week as the 49ers will come to town. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, the problems just get worse and worse as they fall to 2-9 now on the year. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL.
Today, from the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, it's Week 12 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
One touchdown, one pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
They're going to look to throw. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. They'll look to throw here. He'll find Jones again, complete. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. Their opening drive here is going to result in a punt. They got 7 yards there, but not enough. On now is the Packers punter.
Deontay Hardy deep for New Orleans.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession.
They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the gun, here's Fields.
He'll find Goodwin here on the right side. It'll be a gain of 5, and that will bring up 2nd down. A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. Simply not much more you can ask out of your running back. Over 100 yards and the 3 touchdowns.
And for an old coot like me, I loved it because he did it on the ground. A running back taking control of the game. That's what I like to see.
Hold on. An old coot?
Coot, C-O-O-T.
All right, I'll look that up later.
Adam Troutman, the intended receiver.
And that'll bring up 2nd down.
The Saints at 7-3 now on the year, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Third and long, it's Fields.
And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line, well short of the 1st.
Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the sand. They'll set up a throw.
He has it complete to Christian Watson.
And he's going to be taken down about a yard shy of the first at the 29. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be fourth down.
On third down, you'll give them that. You just want to make sure that you play the first down line. They were able to get him down and force the punt.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number two, win your division. Number three, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number one seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way. Now, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Looking to throw again on second down. Fields. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16.
Back to throw. Fields. Alvin Kamara reeling it in on back-to-back plays. And to the 49-yard line, but no further, and obviously he is well short of the first. Blake Gillikin on to punt here as he'll send this one away.
This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
This one swung out here to Jones.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones.
And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
2nd and 9 now. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
Jet sweep. Here's Watson.
A nice little juke. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold. They'll set up to throw.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Picked up by Levante David.
And the Saints are going to take over at their own 41.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara.
We'll get this up to about the 44. 2nd and 7.
Again, it's Kamara.
Now they nearly sprung him that time as he takes us all the way down to the 37.
So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31. Defensively rallying to the ball after the nice move. On 2nd down, Kamara. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. No score after one on EA Sports. On first down, it's Fields. Over the middle, into the hands of Michael Thomas. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Second down at 7. A shotgun snap, Fields. Locates Kamara on the out route. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Try to pound it in, Kamara. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Now it's Fields. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. Now Fields on 3rd and goal. This will be caught at about the 6. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal. Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. He'll look to throw. Steps away to his left.
He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now back to throw.
Quick slant to Watson. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
2nd down, and it's Kamara again.
And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 38. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. A 10th carry for Kamara.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
To throw is Fields.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
A throw over the middle, taken in by Troutman. Now Fields.
And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Marquise Goodwin, his second touchdown on the season, and they are able to add on to their advantage.
They went 5 wide in that offensive set, and racing going 3 wide is a big deal. To go 5, how about the way that they finish things off?
Did you just fit a race car reference into the game?
Zoom, zoom. How about the way that you play? When you go 5 wide, that means you're going fast now.
Zoom, zoom indeed. So that drives 7 plays in length, and it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Taken in at the 3. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. He'll drop to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis.
And the Saints are going to take possession of the football.
Kamara up the middle.
He'll get this down to the 38. Coming up on 2nd and 7.
Some teams like to start aggressive to begin a drive, but this is still what you expect to see in normal situations. Just call a simple run, get a few yards to begin the series, and set yourself up for something bigger on 2nd down.
1st down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down.
Here's Fields. Open man is the tight end Troutman. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. From the 16, Fields got his man complete over the middle. It's Thomas. Touchdown, Saints. Michael Thomas, a 16-yard touchdown. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And that makes our score 17-0. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 41 yards. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They'll look to throw again.
And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that's incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
Back to throw again.
Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Here we go. Right. 95.
Back to throw. Touchdown, Packers.
Romeo Doubs
From 10 yards out.
And the Packers are on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7. So this drive spans 7 plays.
And that drive all capped off with a Romeo Doubs touchdown.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away.
Takes it at the 7. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Fields throw caught by Olave.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Fields now to throw.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. 1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll get you over to Orlando.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. Takes it at the 7. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down. A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again.
And he is going to have a Saints first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows 1st down. The former ASU Sun Devil, Eno Benjamin with it.
And some oohs and ahs from the crowd as he jukes his way forward for a couple of yards.
They'll run again with Benjamin.
It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, Fields. Got an open man, it's Olave.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 44-yard line.
Fields.
That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
Here's 2nd and a yard.
Back to the ground, it's Kamara. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
91 yards rushing now for Kamara, and it's a first down. From the gun, they'll try to run it.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here's Fields.
Completes it to Benjamin.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman.
2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 4th down.
Eddie Pinheiro on now.
He connected on his first, this from 41.
This is up and good from Pinheiro.
And that will open the lead up now to 20-7.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. As confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick 6, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. His throw incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
And that is incomplete. On now is the Packers punter as he's on here to punt it away. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Gets around him. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. On 2nd and 9. Fields.
Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. I thought there at the end he may have had a chance to release that, but that pocket closed a little too quickly, and down he went.
Yeah, he was certainly trying to do everything he could to extend the life of the play, probably counting in his head 1, 2, and then he ran out of time.
The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Fields.
Throw left side complete to Troutman. He's going to have the first down and more than that.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A very solid gain of 27.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
2nd and 3 from the 9.
Operating from the gun. Fields. Touchdown! Marquise Goodwin, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And that'll increase their lead to 28. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. Taking it about the 1. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Looking to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Up the middle, Jones. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. Throw left side, complete. That's Jones.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9.
They'll set up a throw.
That's complete to Dobbs.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 17-yard line. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. No gain on the screen there at 2nd down. He'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping they're holding a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air, eluding the pressure right. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Now a draw play. This is Jones. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. On the delay, Jones. And he'll get it down here to the 43. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Second and 4.
They'll set up a screen for Dillon.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 26. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
An inside give to Jones. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll go again to Jones. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal. So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
Jones will take this one in for a Packer touchdown.
Well, it's been a tough day, but they finally were able to get one into the end zone, and maybe the offense will feel a little bit better about itself going into next week.
And if you're a coach taking that into next week, I know you're upset, but it is a little bit more respectable, somewhat of a moral victory, right?
Yeah, they probably won't say a lot of that to the team, but it is true. It's something for them to build on, and then they can call their mom and tell her, hey, Mom, for your fantasy points, we got you a few down the stretch.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Here comes the Saints punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And it'll be Packer football here, 1st down and 10.
The Green Bay offense ready to take over. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. Being chased out left. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Good, clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. That's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th. And we've seen them do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara.
107 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Kamara. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. The Saints on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Instead of a 3rd and 1 run, they go pass, and they get 12 yards out of it. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And just one man in the backfield here. That's Kamara, 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him again. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
They'll run it with Kamara, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Got Dobbs over the middle.
Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him, and he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season, but on game day, you both want to show your best, and I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for New